Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our webinar session. I am Raja Nur Ain Husna along with my partner for today.
I am Nurul Huda.
So today we are going to address you our topic discussion in conjunction with the World Autism Day, which is the second goal of SDG. So SDG is actually Sustainable Development Goals, which are these goals was set by the United Nations, and it has been applied by all the members of UN itself. So hunger is actually one of the uncontrolled problems that the world is facing, and it is almost somewhat similar to the global epidemic. And according to the 2019 Global Index Hunger, Malaysia ranked at 57 out of 117 countries that facing the same problem. So Malaysia actually represents the moderate hunger level. So to know more about this topic, which is zero hunger and disability inclusion, we are going to discuss it with our special guest for today. So please welcome Mr. Zarif Zahri from Feeding the Needy. How are you, sir?
Hai, Assalamualaikum semua.
Waalaikumsalam.
So, I will be speaking in English ke Melayu ke macam mana? Ke dua sekali?
We prefer English lah, tapi boleh je ni.
Okay, so it's English it is.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so
Okay, sir.
apa ni, nak suruh intro ke apa ni?
To start with, can you tell us yourself about your background and also your position in the Feeding the Needy organization?
Okay. Alright, so hello to everyone. So happy fasting. So as you can call me Zarif Zahari. People call me Akhi, you know, brother, bro. Akhi for Arabic for bro lah. And FTN was existed long before, but Feeding the Needy was actually officially established, or is what you call officially registered under JPPM, Jabatan Pendaftaran Pertubuhan Malaysia, in 2015. And then from there, we just proceed with our programs. And along the way, we do international, local programs also. So, of course, our objective is to feed people. And our focus is at Cambodia, Chowkit, Kuala Lumpur.
So, sir, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the nature of Feeding the Needy? As you have said that the objective of Feeding the Needy is actually to feeding the people, right? So what is the other objective, or why was this organization formed at the first place? And how many people are volunteers at your NGO, Feeding the Needy?
So, if I can I share my screen?
Sure, sir.
All right, so I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, you guys nampak kan?
Yes, sir, we can.
All right. So, this is actually the report for 2019 and 2021. So, like I said before, FTN, Feeding the Needy, or the bahasa Melayu punya nama is Persatuan Kebajikan Rakan Jalanan Malaysia. Okay, so we don't call our homeless or streets homeless or urban poor. Kita panggil street friend. So kawan rakan jalanan. So it's much more polite in that way. Okay, so this is last year lah. So saya I gonna just go briefly through lah. So this is the January. So daripada gambar-gambar ni, you guys can check yang there's lots of programs and lots of feeding have been done to our street friends since years before. So apart from just individually, kita ada CSR lah. Content. Okay, so content. So just a distribution, kita ada CSR, ada volunteers call and public engagement lah. So so sejak pada itu we just keep going what we do best. We feed people. So you can see that there's lots of people joining us. There's this one is from UiTM. So even though hujan ke ribut ke, we are still there for our reference. So what kind of okay, itu soalan lain. Okay, so basically we are doing at streets lah, along the alleyways, kat jalan-jalan belakang and jalan-jalan yang terpencil yang korang tak pernah dengar tahu pun. Okay, so we done our job like since years before. So our FTN ni dah namanya dah terkemuka. So we have like our names goes around. So even ada artists, celebrities yang join us, politicians also. So that's where our funds comes in lah. Okay, so okay, this is our public engagement lah kat Facebook and everything. So we wish everyone macam celebration ke apa ke, and that's all. So total of distribution selama untuk tahun lepas 29 minggu. Kita ada call volunteer seramai 8 kali. So setiap kali volunteer call tu kita akan ambil dalam 20 people, around 20 people volunteers. So they help us lah. So ada pledges, ada official announcement and CSR sebanyak 4 kali for 2019 and 2020. Okay, so berbalik pada soalan tadi. So basically the objective of FTN is we are exist among our society to give food lah, to help people tak kosong perut. So we exist to cater our street fan in childcare especially to provide them nutrition and rations. Maksudnya makanan dan juga supply yang lain lah. Tadi soalan apa? Volunteers So ada berapa ramai volunteers? So with FTN, Feeding the Needy, we have like lots of volunteers, but we don't have any kind of registration. It's an app open end punya registration lah. So whoever want to join us, just datang, join us, distribute, then balik lah. So they take it what diorang just datang lah, volunteers. So what kind of volunteers? Kadang diorang bagi mostly labor, tenaga kerja lah, manpower, and secondly macam funds to help us in keeping the money flows lah. So kita tak boleh nak nafikan lah, like even though kita NGO, have 100% duit sumbangan tu datang pada crowd dan dia balik kepada crowd juga. Okay. Is there any question that I miss?
No, sir. So your organization is actually related to the second goal of Sustainable Development Goals. So I will pass question to Nurul Huda.
Okay, so Mr. Zarif just now showed that the society continuously carry out the programs, and we also aware that to carry out this kind of program is not an easy job, and it also require a lot of money, right? So my question is, where do actually this fund come from? Or do the society do any fundraising?
Okay. So basically we do 100% crowdfunding lah. So there's no like macam we don't go money lobby lah. Kita tak cari duit pada politician ke apa ke. So we are fully NGO. Yang betul-betul NGO. Kita tak ada source of income. So ada pun daripada from our own pockets money lah. So basically crowdfunding is our main income lah for feeding the needy. Secondly, if we want to some distribution, so there's two ways. One is through fundraising online lah. So we just cakap okay, we're having this distribution at 26 April contohlah. And then we want to give out like hundreds foods for people. And the second one is actually by pledges. Pledges ni macam it's like macam for Chinese New Year celebration, for example. Every year we are giving out macam Mandarin orange and apa yang makanan tarik-tarik tu? Siapa tahu? Kan kalau Chinese New Year kan dia tarik-tarik tu kan. So we drop fund for celebration lah also. Alright, so duit all the money come from the public, and 100% we don't take any operation costs, and also giving back to the community lah. Right, so menjawab soalan lah.
Okay, so back to our main discussion today, which is disability inclusion. So are there actually many PwDs are included in the society, and strategically, how they or the
Okay, sir, I will continue her question. How people with disabilities are included in your organization?
Okay. So I can like roughly estimate like around 5% of our total the people, our street spend that come every of our distribution is around 5% of them are PwDs. So 5% tu usually sebab our normal distribution is like 500 lah, 500 maximum. So kalau 500 orang tu 5% tu is like berapa? 25. So basically 10 to 20% are PwD. So macam kita tahu, I think Malaysia ada gariskan 7 kategori PwD. So we have hearing, we have visual, speech impairment, physical, learning disability macam dyslexic and whatsoever. And kita ada mental punya disabilities, and lastly multiple, maksudnya dia boleh ada hearing impairment dan also dia boleh ada mental ke, dia tak boleh dengar ke, macam tu. So untuk feeding dindi, we also have lots of PwDs in our society lah. So for example, sebagai contoh dia, we have contoh yang saya ulang daripada pertama, hearing. Ada yang tak boleh mendengar. Sebagai contoh, apabila dia orang tak boleh dengar kan, tapi kita objektif kita bagi makan. And macam few of our members and including myself, we learn sign language. So we basically macam communicate with them through sign language lah. But not yang boleh borak-borak macam bukan macam tu lah. It was just a basic macam terima kasih, macam tu terima kasih, apa khabar, sihat ke, ni jalan dia, makan, selamat jam selera, bye bye, jaga diri, tu je. Tapi tak adalah macam borak kencang lah. Right, so hearing, visual, we have visual impairment also. Our street friends kadang-kadang ada yang they're blind, yang buta lah. Kadang-kadang diorang datang dengan cermata hitam gelap kan. And then dia datang kadang bertongkat. So from there we know lah, some of our street friends ni dia have visual impairment lah. And speech pun banyak. Speech ni diorang datang yang tak boleh cakap. Kadang like they came for food but they can say anything lah basically. So sign language juga. We also use sign language, and also macam tak ada pula just bagi sign language and then kita just bagi makan as usual. Okay, so physical disability, PwDs untuk yang physical ada yang bertongkat, ada yang patah kaki lah, patah tangan lah. Memang we cannot deny that lah. All sort of PwDs are all around. Mental pun ada, gila lah senang kata, gila. Mental and also learning disability. Learning disability ni susah nak jump sebab our objective is feeding the communities lah. And we tak boleh nak jump lah. Ni suruh baca edisi, tak je. So if you guys know buku Jalanan Cokit, pernah dengar? Have you ever heard of buku Jalanan Cokit before? So macam buku Jalanan Cokit tu datang daripada kita lah. Macam firstly waktu diorang first datang, diorang just bentang tikar bawa buku and then ajar homeless. So diorang join kita lah, join kita. And then from there slowly diorang engage with the community and they can stand by their own. So that's how Jalanan Cokit tu first establish business lah, business. So yes, special treatments are given to PwDs including macam kita bagi skip queue. Kita tak adalah nak suruh orang beratur juga. So we have that kind of special treatment for them lah. Skip queue. We give them special escorts. Contoh macam orang buta tak boleh nampak jalan, so we have our volunteers minta dia turun jalan macam tu. And kadang macam the roads are slippery ke, hujan basah ke apa-apa, so we take all of the hazard lah. And sometimes we give out macam special ration lah, extra supplies for them lah. Okay, so that's all for PLD. So I think dalam setiap kali discussion there's like tak sampai lah beratus, tak sampai 50 pun. It will be around 20 maximum lah, 20.
Okay, so in line with your the organization's name, which is Feeding the Needy, so your main donation is food, right? So may I know what kind of food does your NGO usually provide, and how many meals does your NGO provide in a day? The reason behind it?
Okay, so obviously macam align with SGD nombor 2 lah, this is zero hunger. SGD nombor 2 tu not just food but it's also they touch on nutrition. For example, kita punya NGO ni, kita tak jenis yang macam pejam mata, like one blindly bagi makan. No, we take notes of every nutrition yang we give out lah. So in every meal kita bagi yang complete nutrition, carbohydrate, proteins, buah, fiber, sayur lah, fiber and other thing lah. Okay, so usually kita bagi our maximum punya distribution per day is 500 people. Also we give out 500 packs lah per day. And paling minimum 100 tu waktu MCO yang lepas. So if you guys macam curious, so even though MCO or not, we still go by the street and distribute. But for MCO ni, we have like special SOP lah. So we have that scan or tulis nama by the book and we distribute dekat kedai. Okay, kedai makan. So any kind of warung-warung, we just collaborate with them and give out foods to the people. Okay, so tadi makanan cakap apa? Pasal makanan kan? So what kind of meal? Biasanya nasi lah. Nasi campur is the best Malay yang tekak Melayu kita lah. So biasanya our street stand ni Melayu, Cina, India, Pakistan semua datang. Bangla semua datang. So we don't like selective in our recipients. Our beneficiaries kita like comes from all sides of world and tak kira muda, semuda-muda baby, toddler to orang-orang tua. So macam special case kalau orang tua, kita ada bagi different kind of meal. We provide them a boneless fish. Contohnya fillet lah, fillet ikan. Contoh macam semua yang ada kaitan dengan tulang kita akan asingkan. And we give out fruits also, banana, pisang, and water bottle. Okay, so basically it's a complete meal lah. Nasi, karbo, macam tu lah. So ada piramid makanan tu kan. Okay, so it's complete. Cuma let's say kalau macam celebration, contoh macam hari raya ke apa kan. So we kadang, sometimes we kinda pledge for kuih raya. So benda-benda yang extra tu lah. Kuih raya, cookies ke. Kalau hari ada hari, kita sometimes every month, kita celebrate this day lah. Celebrate this day dekat jalan-jalan lah. Okay. So kalau di situ, we ada cake, cupcakes, and all sorts of goodies. Alright.
Alright, so it is mainly about food lesson. And okay, besides food, does your NGO also provide like other things such as medicine or any other things that you can donate to them?
Jawapannya, the short answer is yes. We provide all kind of other things than foods, medicines. Kadang-kadang there's lots of macam collaboration from other NGO as well. Let's say kalau pernah dengar yang Joe Barber tak? Joe Barber ni macam Joe Fizzo, dia ada satu barber shop, gunting rambut. So kadang kita provide service untuk gunting rambut dengan untuk orang-orang rakan jalanan kita lah. And for other things like macam we give out pampers, pad, and sanitary pad lah. Sanitary pad, pampers for small children, and apa lagi? Baju kadang-kadang lah. Baju, because baju tu is kinda hard to handle lah sebab kita tak boleh nak sehari bagi baju lah. So maybe dalam setahun tu sekali atau dua je. Yeah, the reason why we are not doing it frequent because to imagine lah, macam kita ni one NGO yang besar, we ambil hari Khamis je. And then there's other NGO ataupun other individual yang main datang je, main bagi je makan, kadang-kadang dia bagi baju kan. So they put out all the bundles of clothes by the streets lah. So that's not kind of bersepah sikit lah. So and then di PKL pun marah-marah sikit lah. Alright, so yeah, kita bagi benda lain selain pada makanan also.
Okay, so how do the society actually distribute the food supply to these people? Is it weekly, monthly, or you have a specific date that you usually conducted the program? And for the place, where is the program usually conducted? Is there any specific place or just random?
Okay, right. So like I said before, we only do it on Thursday night. Biasanya Khamis malam. So Thursday night ni, Jumaat malam. So malam Khamis. So Thursday night Tapi during MCO, we do it in the morning lah. Because it's hard to get bypass the SOP by the government and the authority lah. Dan why we choose hari Khamis? Kenapa why FTN pilih hari Khamis? Because if you present Isnin, Selasa, Rabu sampai Ahad 7 hari, 7 days in a week. So we pick hari Khamis because it's macam kinda tengah-tengah So hari yang tengah-tengah di mana dia can survive lah senang kata. So and then the second reason is because there's lots of NGO out there yang kadang-kadang kita orang dah teratukan. Okay, kita bincang ke NGO ni, NGO A ambil hari Isnin. Contoh macam NGO PwD, kalau you guys pernah dengar, PwD, we discuss and we agree, okay, PwD ambil hari Jumaat. So that's kind of planning is needed to sustain the food lah. Contoh macam tiba-tiba semua NGO bagi makanan pada hari Isnin. Pop. And then what happened next? Memang the next day they cannot even survive lah for the rest of the days. Okay. So so it's a weekly hari Khamis malam. Sorry, Jumaat malam.
And for the place?
For the place. Tempat venue. Okay, baik. So for the venue of our distribution is located at Jalan Chowkit Road. Chowkit lah. So kalau Chowkit tu besar, kalau you tahu pasar Chowkit, so it's like macam dalam 200 meter, okay sampai lah. So that's our distribution point. So it's kind of macam soup kitchen punya basis, di mana where we like station, we're not moving orang lah. Usually kalau our Malay lah, our Malaysian, bila dengar homeless feeding je kan, ambil makanan, hurung hayang turun jalan bawa makanan. So the most efficient way to distribute for 500 above beneficiaries is stationary lah. So we station at satu tempat and then we give out the meals lah. Okay, so kalau nak specific location tu, you guys boleh Google Al-Karya, bangunan Al-Karya. So we are just behind bangunan Al-Karya. So basically kita dekat Chowkit Road lah. Tapi tu like before MCO. But now during MCO ataupun sekarang ni lah, we give out foods at the restaurant lah. Okay, so which restaurant, kat mana restoran tu, it depends. Contoh sekarang ni, kita ada satu nama dia Warung Sahabat dekat Chowkit. So you guys can Google Map Warung Sahabat. And then you guys boleh nampak lah. So that's the location of our distribution lah. Okay.
Okay, so does the program, when you're conducting your program, does the program focus on the same group, or will it change for each program that you are conducting? And also, how do you select the people with disabilities for your each program?
So there's no specification for our beneficiaries. So it's like memang public, it's 100% public, but everyone can come, everyone can ambil makanan. So the thing that we believe in is actually that everyone deserves to be fit. Semua orang doesn't deserve to be hungry macam tu. So tak ada specific group apa-apa lah. So memang there's no selective lah. Contoh macam orang yang bekerja. No. Okay, sorry. Sampai mana dia? So basically kita tak ada apa-apa selection lah untuk our beneficiaries. So semua grup yang sama, semuanya adalah bukan penduduk masyarakat Kuala Lumpur, and secara lagi fokus is Chowkit Road lah. So biasanya bukan Chowkit juga, biasanya daripada daripada Medan Tuanku pun datang, daripada Jalan Abdul Rahman pun datang. So everyone in KL akan datang. Okay.
Okay, so beside distributing food, do the society also have another initiative to help the needy, such as giving a training to the entrepreneurs in order to help them to generate some income? Or maybe you have a future plan about it?
So basically FTN ni memang the main objective is to feed people. So if we give out, kita fokus on other things, then our main objective dah lari sikit lah. So kita tak nak clash dengan NGO lain punya what they call NGO lain punya objektif, maksudnya diorang punya cause. And what we do is kita like macam tak secara not as grand lah. So the first thing what we do like macam we provide an ear to listen to what kind of problem they have. So it's a counselling lah. So it's counselling and then we help them in their macam personal life. Biasanya macam orang-orang ladangan, orang rakan-rakan jalanan kita. If they have problem, they are malu ataupun susah untuk minta bantuan lah. So sometimes kita kena go to them lah. And contohnya for our street friend, we also give out macam small guidance. Contoh macam nak pergi ke arah-arah
Mr. Zarif is disconnected from us, so maybe we can wait a few minutes for him to come back.
okay kan? Okay. So menjawab soalan tadi, is it clear?
Yes, clear.
So no, we don't do any kind of other program, but we do personally guide them to the correct path. Okay.
So sir, done with that. After several discussion that we had, you have mentioned your role or duty of feeding the needy. So how different is your NGO to be compared to other NGO that also give the same help to the others, to the needy people?
Okay. So ni macam nak macam lihat sikit lah. Okay, basically FTN ni we are among the largest NGO yang to feed people lah. So we have specific date yang hari Khamis for feeding yang disahkan oleh DBKL lah. So contoh macam DBKL kata, okay, hari Khamis FTN. So we have like special permission lah dengan DBKL. And then the other things consistency lah. So kita veteran, kita still buat even though macam hujan lebat ke, ribut ke apa, we still there lah to feed. Even though macam hari raya bila semua orang balik kampung and everything, some of our member yang tak balik, so we will do distribution also. And lastly, a bit special about FTN is kita bagi makan dan kita bimbing diorang. Maybe last kali, FTN we do international program and also local program lah. Contoh lokal ni kita bagi makan sampai ke Sabah kat kawasan pedalaman dan kawasan contoh macam Lahad Datu and everything lah. And then sampai ke utara, Semenanjung, which is macam Perlis, Kedah, kawasan-kawasan yang terpencil yang memerlukan bantuan makanan.
Okay, so I think we're almost reaching the end of the interview session before we enter the Q&A session from the audience. So at this point, we have know a lot about FTN, and I am sure that there are people who are interested to know more about FTN or maybe to keep up with the upcoming program from FTN. So how can people keep up with your society? Maybe you can share with our audience today the medium that FTN use, maybe social media.
Okay, boleh. So kita ada macam 3 medium. First is Facebook. Sekejap I share screen. So first is Facebook, then second is Instagram, and the third one yang formal lah secara official. We do our engagement through email ataupun personal WhatsApp saya. Okay, so this is the first one, Facebook. So this is public group, like kita ada 7,000 members dalam ni. So anyone can join. Macam you nak bosan-bosan you just search for Feeding the Needy over here, and then you just join. And then I akan approve lah. So just lots of our members. So basically we post every distribution kat sini. So we post everything here. So kita cakap announcement kan, MCO kan tak boleh nak we cannot go turun padang. So we just state lah, kita tak just distribution going around. Okay, so that's one. Instagram. Search for feeding. Then this one, the first one. Alright, so sama juga macam 7,000 followers. So kita tak ada lah macam nak huha-huha. Just we just post our distribution je lah. So nanti you guys can follow lah. So we have biasanya type in our IG mostly macam post macam Ramadan, macam Zulia, Tapism gitu. Lepas tu kadang-kadang kita post about ni distribution. Okay, so yeah, kalau if you guys perasan, every of our photo of our street friend kita akan belikan mata lah, because there's a child act, ada akta on this, tak boleh nak post sebarangan lah. Okay, so this is sekolah. Okay. Alright, so I think I need to go. So this is wheelchair yang kalau you perasan. So this is physical disability lah. Budak-budak and everything. Okay, so sorry. Mana? Okay, so I think I need to go now. Boleh ke?
Okay, I think Mr. Zarif have another things to do. So, and the clock also show 1:42 p.m. and it's also a sign that the webinar almost ends. So before we wrap up, maybe Mr. Zarif have the last word to our audience today.
Saya tak ada last word pun sebab you guys boleh just explore. There's lots of things yang outside of your classroom lah. So try to explore that lah. And I tak boleh nak cakap banyak. So I just leave out my number here, 0110 tu kat chat tu. So if anything you can just contact me. Boleh.
Okay, so I think we don't have a chance to for a Q&A session. So
no Q&A.
That is it for today, and I hope everyone can learn something from today's discussion shared by Mr. Zarif from FTN. So let us together give a hand to those who are in need, as what has been mentioned in a hadith narrated by a Muslim. Allah will help those who help each other. Okay, so I think that is it for today's webinar. Thank you so much. Thank you our guest today, Mr. Zarif from Feeding the Needy. And also thank you everyone participating in today's discussion, and I hope I can see you guys next time, inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Okay, thank you everyone. So sorry for the technical issue. Thank you everyone for joining our webinar today.
Thank you.